Hey, what is up, everyone? Welcome to our little VidCon chat here. I am here with my sister
Hey
Lexi,
guys.
and today we are with some of our friends as well. We're going to bring on Ben and the Stokes Twins. Let's bring them on real quick.
Hello.
A
Hey
round of
guys.
applause.
Hey.
Hey.
How's it going? Can you see me?
Oh yeah, we can see you.
Awesome.
You
Hey
guys
guys,
go?
how's it going?
So yeah, we are all live right now here in our separate homes. Basically, we're going to be going through your guys' questions and answering them, and kind of giving our, we're just going to be answering your guys' questions. So, if you guys want to ask a question, all you have to do is use the hashtag VC Now Brent and Friends. VC Now Brent and Friends. But we have some questions right now that we're going to answer. So, our first question: are you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Ben and the Stokes, do you want to say hi first and kind of just
Wait, so
Yeah.
people they can all hear us, right?
yes.
Okay.
And see us.
And see us.
Oh
Just
my
double
gosh,
checking. Okay.
Cool.
But dang, that's so
Hey
cool.
guys,
Yeah, hi guys.
how's it going? Ready to answer some questions with the
Yeah.
squad.
All right, let's get started. So, here we go. Tanisha asks, how did you all meet, and how did you guys become such great friends? Ben, do you want to start off with this one?
Yeah, so I think I've been friends with Brent the longest for about 3.5 years, which that's a long time. I didn't think about that, but 3.5 years. I've known the Stokes for probably almost 3 years, maybe like 2.5 years. And then I've known Lexi obviously for as long as I've known Brent. I think I met the twins through Brent. We kind of all just, he met them and then I was already friends with Brent. So I met the twins and I met Brent through Instagram when I lived in Hawaii. And then I ended up coming on a vacation to California and then we hung out and all became friends. And then now I live here and yeah, we're all friends.
Yeah, we kind of all just met up here in California because the Stokes are from Tennessee actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys moved down here, which was a big change. How did you guys how was that that change from Tennessee to California? What was the biggest hardship?
I guess just doing everything on our own without our parents, And obviously we knew what we were here for. And it was just we always wanted to live in California in the first place. So it was great that we were given the opportunity to move out here and stuff. So far it's been like a dream and we love everything about it. And yeah, it's literally perfect.
Awesome. Lexi? Wait, actually, it's funny because when I first met Ben and even the twins, my sister was super shy.
I wasn't
Oh,
shy.
yeah.
Yeah, she
You
was.
said
Matt.
nothing to us for either of us for a good 3 months. I
No,
remember
okay.
that.
Yes.
It wasn't because I was shy. It was because I was in high school and I wasn't I didn't start really doing social media, taking it seriously until 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I just wasn't in as involved as I am now. It's not that I was shy though.
No, she was.
Now we're all best friends though.
Yeah. All right. So the next question, it's to Alex and Alan. How is Brent different on and off the camera? Alex and Alan, go for
Well,
it.
Brent is the exact. No, I'm joking. I would say in a way, I feel we all are. Our personalities are definitely a little more exaggerated, but off camera, on camera, I would say we're all pretty we all pretty much act the same, except we just kind of sometimes overdo our personalities a little bit on camera, just because that's what you taught us, and notice that it's just yeah, so it's literally I don't think you change at all, honestly, when we film together, especially on and off camera. You're pretty much the same person, but yeah.
I think sometimes, I would get tired. If I get a little bit tired, I'll right when the camera turns on, I'll just be I'll definitely have some energy. Maybe
Yeah,
You start
yeah.
laughing a little bit and just 3, 2, 1, and yeah.
But yeah, no, like you said, yeah, we're pretty much all, I feel kind of very close to what we are on camera. Obviously, when you're in front of the camera, it's a little bit different because you have to I mean, it's just weird talking to a camera. Think about it, you know?
Yeah.
It feels a little bit unnatural sometimes, but
We're so all used to it. So that's awesome. But yeah. All right, next
Definitely
question.
laugh harder on camera.
What do you think, Ben?
I'll definitely laugh harder like when we're filming.
oh my
like,
god.
Just because filming to me, like the stuff we do when we film is so funny to me. Like I feel like we do a lot funnier stuff when we film than I do in my regular life. So I'll find myself laughing so hard like when we're filming, versus like sometimes I'm obviously not going to be laughing at myself in my room, you know. So like we're filming, we do funny stuff and the energy's high, and I feel like it definitely brings a different side of me because it's more, you know, entertaining to be doing stuff than just to be like so chilling at home.
Yeah, no, I agree. I definitely agree. So LGK Tunes asks, what's your advice for anyone starting out on YouTube? Lexi, do you want to start this one off?
Yeah. So I know when I started my YouTube channel, I definitely like took a lot from Brent because he's been doing it like forever. But one thing that I guess I learned from him is to like have fun while doing it. Because if you're not having fun, like it really does show in the video that you're doing. And plus it's like, if your video is not fun, then people don't really want to like be in it necessarily. So yeah, I guess just have fun and do whatever like is important to you. And
Yeah.
Stay consistent. Keep
Yeah.
posting.
I would definitely say like starting out, like of course like we have each other, but I would say like finding someone with like the same like ambition and like the same goals as you, and who like that like really helps too, like especially when you've been doing it for a while. Like it's definitely like extremely helpful to find like a group of friends who kind of do the same thing, you know. And yeah, it's just like you guys keep each other motivated and that kind of stuff. So I would say that's like one of the most important parts to like really like to like do YouTube and stuff. But yeah,
you have to surround yourself with the people that, you know, will bring the best of you and make sure that, you know, they care about you and they want you to do well. And I think that's really important. So finding people, like you said, Alan, that, you know, that have like the same, you know, passion is super important.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This is for Alex and Alan. What is your biggest dream?
My biggest dream is meeting you, Brent, and taking a picture. No, I'm joking. My gosh. I mean, we've already like literally in like the past like 2 years, like I want to say like we've kind of like our bucket list, I would say we've kind of already done a lot of like already like met like a lot of our dreams kind of like just like living here in the first place and like just being able to like do what we love. But as far as like now, I would say like our next dream is kind of
biggest dream
is I think I want to be maybe in like 5 years or so, maybe I want to, or 10 years, maybe being like a actor on like
Spider-Man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
Oh my
Spider-Man.
God, yes.
Spider-Man. That's my dream. Maybe
Yeah.
they reboot it in the future, you know? Maybe.
They're going to take out Tom Holland and put you in.
Yeah.
That's three of us. Spider triplets.
Okay. All right. Eyes Connor asks, I have a dream of starting a channel on YouTube, but I'm so shy. What advice would you give to a shy person like me? Ben, do you want to maybe answer this one?
Yeah, for sure. I can definitely say before I started a YouTube channel, I was a very shy person on camera. I remember like being at school and they would sometimes be filming something for the school website or whatnot. And I would not I would choke on my words and I wouldn't be able to speak. And it was the hardest thing for me. Obviously now it's completely different because I can fluidly speak on camera and I'm so comfortable with it. And I can definitely say that I wasn't like that my whole life. And I kind of like that, it kind of grew on me, but definitely like the biggest thing is that I did when I wanted to become more comfortable on camera is do it by yourself at first. Like if you want to vlog or film yourself on camera, do it in the privacy of like your own home with no one really watching and you'll feel more comfortable, and then maybe bring in a friend, and then now you can talk on the camera in front of your friend, and then maybe your parents, do it in front of your parents, and like just being like step by step less shy in front of people. And then at the end of the day, you can be in public making a vlog at a mall with a bunch of people looking at you kind of weird because you're talking to a camera, but it's not going to like matter because it's what you love. And but I think it's slow steps, and you have to start off honestly just doing it in the comfort of like your own room with just yourself, and get comfortable with that, where no one is going to be like watching you or looking at you.
Yeah, I agree. I think, yeah, I mean, you just have to really, learn how to, because you can still be shy and make videos, there's no like, I was pretty shy as well. So, yeah, you just have to, put yourself out there and just, don't worry about what other people say and hope for the best.
It doesn't matter what people think, to be honest. At the end of the day, no one's going to even really remember like the dude at the mall that was vlogging. Like, it's not going to matter. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Just do it. Like, it makes you happy. It makes you happy.
All right. So Sapphire asks, Alan and Alex, as Asian creators in an industry that is known to lack diversity, how have you learned to push away doubters and embrace your differences?
Well, I will say, like, up until we started YouTube, I would say we were always kind of like insecure a little bit, like, like about like our Asian side. And I would say now we're just like, I kind of like embrace that. I'm always like telling people, like I mention it in my videos a lot more, that we're half Asian. Like I don't know. It's just like back then I used to be kind of embarrassed, which I don't really know why, but now it's like, I'm like really like a lot more proud of it. I'll sometimes, just randomly advertise it. And yeah, I guess it's mainly just getting like a lot more comfortable, like especially like because we used to both be really shy, and especially since we started doing YouTube, over the years we've gotten a lot more confident and less like awkward. And I guess that's when we really stopped caring, because I know like where we were from, I guess if you weren't like, some people just kind of like saw us as like Asians making a lot of jokes and stuff. And now it's like we don't really care. And yeah, it's mainly like just like a growing experience from us, where we kind of just had to like stop caring what people thought, and just like, yeah, now we're honestly like, I kind of embrace like my Asian side more than sometimes my white side, but I don't like to think of it like that. It's more of like, I see myself as like an Asian American like creator, where back then I just try to like, I don't know, just try to be like, tell people that I was, like white, I guess. But yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. Good job.
I think Alex has said a single word.
That's because like, I can't interrupt him. Like he gets like mad. I can tell he's like,
he can like, I'm pausing so we can like chime in, but then he's
not giving me time. I feel like he's like covering everything. I feel like he's, we're have like the same thought process.
Yeah.
Like, well, if there's something I want to add, I'll add it. But you're like covering everything, like exactly what I'm thinking.
Nice. All right. Well, next question is from Dallas. Have you ever had a very big and complicated challenge that you thought wouldn't work? In the end of the day, it was a good reward, or it was good. Was there ever a challenge that you thought wouldn't work, but it turned out good? Ben?
Yeah, I definitely feel like there's been a few times where I've been making a video and I was like, this is not going to work. Like, there's no way. And then it ends up working, and it's great and people love it. But I'll give a quick backstory on one time that I was kind of did the impossible-ish in my mind. So we were in Hawaii filming a video with like 24 hours in the ocean. And it was a very hard video to set up. And I feel like it was just so much stress, like getting everyone there and getting all the materials. And next thing you know, like we can't find electricity and whatnot. And it's just like a lot of things, like you feel like it's just all crumbling down on you. You just have to like take a deep breath. You're going to figure it out. And then it doesn't matter how long it'll take, and you'll be able to figure it out. But that was one video where I didn't think it'd be possible, and I overcame the challenge and completed it. And it took a very, very long time to film, and a lot of effort and sunburn, but we did it.
That's definitely I think we all come across things like that with like videos and stuff where, you know, something comes up where it's just not the way we thought it would go. And then we have to kind of regroup and think about how we're going to film it next or, you know, do that. But yeah, no, for sure. And I think even with like, you know, starting out, like if you want to do YouTube or if you want to get into this, you know, that's a challenge itself. And, you know, accepting that, you know, your failure is going to only, you know, give you basically, I mean, the failure is, you know, motivation. Yeah. And you have to really, you know, accept that you're going to fail and over again. And that's how you're going to learn. And that's definitely a challenge, I would say, but it's a good challenge. And at the end of the day, you'll be thankful for the failures and stuff. Twins, do you have anything on that one or?
I would say probably, I would say that we did do like a video like close to like almost a year ago where it was like an old concept that we saw and we thought it'd be funny to try. I would say that was probably one of our hardest videos, like trying to get we had to rent like a car. No, I think it was our was it the identical twin swap through, right? Or was it the twin drive through? What was it?
Which one was our hardest?
I would probably say it was the identical twin like swap drive-through thing that we did because we had to get two of the exact same cars, and we just had to like keep going through the drive-through, and it took like 3 days to get like good reactions. But at the end of the day, like we had like a lot of our friends text us saying, "Oh, like I really enjoyed the video," but at the time when we were making it, I just remember it was like it's just like we weren't getting the reactions we wanted. A lot of people didn't notice. But no, we like stuck to it, filmed for like 2 extra days, and the video actually turned out pretty good. And yeah, it's like one of our videos that we're probably really proud of. But yeah.
Yeah. All right. So the next question is your favorite music artist. Lexi, do you want to start off? Who's your favorite music artist?
My favorite music artist is that's hard. I have a lot of favorites. But
A$AP Rocky.
I was just going to say that, Ben.
I already know.
Yeah, I have to say, like, I'm not, like, a big fan of, like, rap specifically, but I just love A$AP Rocky, like, as a person as well, and I love his style and things like that. So I have to say, like, an artist as a whole, probably A$AP Rocky.
Ben?
I don't know. I'm more like rap, and that's kind of all I listen to. I'd probably say I'd be like Roddy Ricch. He's like new on the scene, like making a lot of good songs, and he's really good live.
Yeah,
and he has a lot of talent, so that's probably my favorite artist.
Twins?
For me, I would probably say I don't really have like a favorite. It's just more of like a genre. I would say it's I like more like laid back songs, especially like if I'm by myself. If I'm by myself, I'm probably not going to listen to rap as much, or like R&B. But I listen to like Justin Bieber, Ariana Grande, Billie Eilish.
The twins don't listen to music.
No. If I'm driving in the car by myself, I either don't listen to music or I'm listening to something light in the background, which is that. But if we're in the car with like Andrew, then he's always like,
oh my gosh, just
max volume, Roddy Ricch, or like Calvin Harris a little bit, which I can get behind. I like the side, and yeah, like honestly, like if we're with like our friends, we're all out, like that's kind of like the vibe. But for me personally, if I'm by myself, I kind of listen to either like Billie Eilish, Justin Bieber, and like Ariana Grande, like that.
Yeah,
music, but yeah.
Yeah. No, like same, like I'm kind of like all over the place, you know, with my music. So it's just like, it can go back to all the way like, you know, like Katy Perry back in like 2008.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
And
so,
we all love Jason Derulo.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. Jason Derulo.
Okay. Next question is for Lexi. It's Lexi. What's it like being so much better than Brent?
Okay, good question. Who asked this one?
I don't know. Lovely.
Lovely is okay. You know what? I appreciate that you think that. But he's taught me everything I know. So.
Oh.
But thank you for that. I appreciate it.
I don't agree with that statement.
Yeah, Brent doesn't like that question.
All right, next question is Details Davila. You are all very good friends, but who do you look for when you are in big trouble or needing advice? Lexi?
Like out of the group?
Yeah, or anyone really.
I personally know that I definitely go to Brent first when I need advice, especially when it comes to obviously social media stuff. He knows just about everything.
Sometimes she asks too much.
Yeah, Brent gets mad at me. I ask too many questions sometimes. But I also go to Ben a lot.
Yeah.
Ben edits my thumbnails. I ask Ben for captions, things like that.
Thank you.
So yeah, those two for sure. I definitely go to first, but everyone in the group is super helpful, and I'd feel comfortable going to anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
For us, like especially for like starting out back then, for like videos, we would definitely talk to Brent a lot for like ideas and like just kind of like the style when we were first getting started. And we did like learn a lot. Like back then we used to film a lot of skits and like YouTube, like being in a lot of his YouTube videos, especially before we kind of started making videos on our channel. Obviously that definitely kind of like helped us out a lot on on how to do it. But I will say if it's like more of like life issues or something I'm having, I would probably go to each other. It's just because like we're just right next to each other, and I can kind of sense when something's wrong with him. Like last night, I couldn't sleep from like 5:30 to like 7:30 in the morning, and I texted him this morning. He said he couldn't sleep around that time as well, and I don't know why, but it's just like when I don't sleep well at night, he's not gonna be like, you know, sleeping that well as, I don't know, it's just like a weird twin thing, but but yeah.
Okay. All right. Ben?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely feel like Brent's very, very good at advice, and I can always like go to him and ask him something, and he'll give his best opinion, and it's very, very helpful. And I think like when it comes to like more intricate, like social media wise, like I love talking to the twins about like intricate like social media stuff, because I feel like we're very both similar with what we know on like social media, and we're kind of like-minded when it comes to that, more like analytical stuff, and Brent as well, obviously. And I mean, Lexi always has great advice, and I think Lexi
great advice. No, actually,
come on.
Yeah,
I'm talking to Lexi Hensler as well with advice, because she's older than me. She's kind of wise, you know, and I feel like she has good advice when it comes to like life stuff, because she's been through some stuff. And if I need help with something in life, I can ask Lexi Hensler, because she's, you know, wiser than me.
I think especially me too, like I go to, you know, all of you guys if I have something to ask, if I think, you know, I think that's like the whole, like the good thing about having like, you know, a group that we do is that, you know, I can go out to, you know, each one of you and kind of, you know, ask questions that I think that you guys would help on. So yeah. All right, let's see here. Next question. 247_happy girl asks, what is the first thing that you guys would like to do when coronavirus is over?
Travel.
I'm trying to like either go to like Hawaii or like go to like Europe again, because like I know we were talking about that like last year when we wanted to like plan like another trip to like France, because like I know I've always wanted to go to France. And,
we went to France.
I know, but we were there for like 5 hours and we were all super jet lagged. That did not count. And I guess like that's like one of my plans in like the near future, to like travel to France, like to Hawaii. Honestly, like I'm just trying to travel a lot more this year as well.
Yeah.
Whenever everything's, you know, all cleared up, obviously. But yeah.
No, definitely same. I think as soon as this is all over, we're going to Hawaii. right?
We're going to Greece. We're going to the Maldives.
We're
We're
going to
going
Paris.
back to Italy.
We're
We're
going
gonna see
to
Chef Pepe.
What did he just say?
We're gonna go see Chef Pepe.
Chef Pepe.
Oh, Chef Pepe.
He's gonna cook some good gnocchi. But yeah, definitely travel.
Yeah.
It's Sarah _22 asked, how much time does it take to think of new content for YouTube? Lexi?
Personally for me, like right after, so I post every week on YouTube. I'm pretty sure we all do, but right after I film my YouTube video for the week before, I'm already thinking of what I'm going to do for the week after. Sometimes I'm even thinking of a video for next week before I even film the week before. It's just, I don't know. I'm like constantly trying to think of stuff because it's so annoying when you like get roadblock and you can't think of anything at all.
Yeah.
So it's always good to like thinking of stuff constantly. So yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Ben?
I think it takes me like a few days to finalize an idea unless I come across an idea that I think is just so great that I'll just be like, all right, that's it. But it'll probably take me like 2 or 3 days to kind of like have options, think about what's the better option, finalize it, and then be like, all right, this is what I got to do. This is who I got to hit up. This is what I got to buy. And yeah, I don't think it's like an instant thing. I can't just like say, all right, in the next 5 minutes, I'll have an idea. Like, I wish it was like that, but it definitely takes a lot more time than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I would say it normally takes us probably like a couple of days before like we know what we're gonna film, because like we're always like thinking of what video to do next. It's kind of like literally like right now I'm already thinking of what video I'm gonna like film for like next week, and it's like almost like it's not like a 24/7 job, but there's always like in the back of my head I'm always thinking of like inspiration, an idea, how I can make my next video better or like more interesting, like just like little things to add in the video and to like finalize it. I would say like the whole process, if we like carved out like a night, it would probably take us like 3-4 hours to like plan a video and to buy everything. And then we have to go shopping for like whatever we need for the video, hit up our friends or like, and like the whole editing and everything. I would say it's close to like a 20-hour process from like start to finish per video, I would say.
Yeah. I think thinking of a video, could, there's sometimes it can take an hour and sometimes it can take maybe a little bit more, like 2 hours or 3 hours. So it kind of just depends on, what type of video and where it's going. But yeah. Feta Stephanie asks, scariest thing that has happened to you? I'll start off on this one. So we were in Italy last year, and we were in a very cool cave. And then all of a sudden, there was a stingray attack. And everyone just started getting stung by stingrays, and we started
with jellyfish.
Oh, I mean, I'm jellyfish. Sorry.
I was like, wait a second.
There was a bunch of jellyfish in the water, and then all of a sudden, someone like started like screaming like in the cave, and we were in a cave. Like it's not like we're just like by a boat. So that was pretty. I mean, that wasn't like the scariest thing that's happened to me, but it's definitely like as a group, it was probably like the scariest thing as a group because we were like all freaking out.
Weren't the three of us on the boat, Lexi?
Yeah.
The twins and Lexi.
We tried to get in, but then they were like, if you don't leave, like they wouldn't let us leave after.
Oh, please, no, you guys just didn't want to go out.
You made us stay behind and take a picture, and then we tried to leave right afterwards. And then
but aren't you glad that you didn't?
Yes, because I heard everyone screaming. Then I saw Ben.
We all would have gone stung.
Because Ben knew what was going on.
Yeah, Ben, you knew what you were. Ben stayed like, behind for everyone. He was like,
going to let the jellyfish like sting them, so that way he knew. He was like,
Ben got stung.
He knew what he was up to. He's like, everyone go ahead of me.
What?
That time I didn't get stung, but I think a few hours before that I got stung really bad. So I was like, I'm not trying to have this happen again. Y'all go and I'll follow behind.
Oh, I didn't know that happened.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. Juan asks, how did y'all become successful and how do you contribute to this community?
Brent, you want to start?
Yeah, I mean, I think I think with anything, I mean, to be successful at something, everything, success is like, there's always different definitions of success. And I think with social media, I mean, success to me is defined as like, how many people can I affect? How many people can I make happy and change their days just by like a simple video? And I think that's real success to me. And so technically, I feel like I've been always kind of successful throughout social media, just because it doesn't really matter about the size of the audience. It just matters that there maybe is one or two people that, their day is changed, and that's success. And so for me, I think just hard work and just trying to perfect, every day and trying to get better every day. And that's kind of what made me, successful. And to contribute to the community, I always try and contribute and make sure that, I'm doing the right things and making sure that I'm a good influence on all of, the people that follow me and that are subscribed to me, because at the end of the day, that's the most important thing, is to always kind of give off a good vibe and make sure that, the people watching, because they look up to you. So you have to make sure that you really kind of, give them a good, you're a good influence on them.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely, literally, I'm not lying. Literally everything Brent said, like, I was gonna say if I was gonna talk, but then like,
you sound like Alex.
We all try to do like,
just
no, like we do like, like we try to, I guess I make like small differences. Like, I know we used to do a lot more charity stuff and just like things like that, and we like kind of leverage our platform to kind of like, we just want to be able to influence like younger like audiences and like viewers to kind of like inspire them to do like what they love. And like hopefully like by the end of the day, like I'm happy if I can at least like influence one person to follow their dreams and to like make videos and do what makes them happy. And I see that as like being successful. And
I think being given like such a big platform and having like a voice is something that I'm like, that I look at as like being successful. It's like I was like just a normal person, and then I was given this massive platform to influence so many people. And I think that in itself is success to me. It's like I can influence and reach so many people, and if I'm using that like in the best way possible, then that is like the most success to me. Because like a lot of people don't have as big of a platform as I do, like on like a normal day-to-day person, and I was given this platform. So that's success in its own, is being able to influence people and speak about situations that are going on, and just use it for the better.
Exactly. It's Ezra asked, how do you stay motivated to upload content while working on your own schedule? What helps you stay motivated? Lexi? How do you stay motivated to upload content while working on your own schedule? What helps you stay motivated?
Okay. I think personally what's helped me stay motivated in terms of let's say YouTube is that I started YouTube like 2 years ago, and ever since then I posted every single Saturday, and like I haven't missed a Saturday, and I think that's what keeps me motivated. It's like I don't want 1 week to be the week where I miss a post. I would just be more like upset with myself. And plus I know that some of my subscribers like look forward to that on Saturdays, which I'm so thankful for. So I think that's what keeps me motivated. I want to make the people watching happy, and I want to give them, what they want and when they want it, I guess.
I guess for us, it's mainly, I would say like friends really do help like motivate us. Like we it's just like, I feel like not everyone is motivated all the time, but then like there's always like someone else who's always like super motivated, and just by like hanging around them, being around them, and just like getting I guess just having that group, just like, and knowing that people are watching videos and like supporting you and like saying nice stuff about your videos. That's what really like motivates us. And I guess that's like the main thing, just like having friends that really motivate us. That's definitely for us.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree with that. Ben, do you have anything?
I think with YouTube and social media, like you get such an instant like feedback, and like as soon as you post something, you'll see how people react, and that inspires me a lot, motivates me, is like when I can post something and then get like an instant feedback and see if like people love it, and how it might have changed their day and how it might have inspired them. And it's like, if I can like post something and then instantly know how people feel about it, like it motivates me so much to just make more and do more. And then the next time, like, how can I inspire someone differently? How can I make them laugh? And how can I do that? And I'll see it because I read the comments, and I'll see people laughing. I'll see people sharing like, this is funny, or this made me, their emotions. And I see it so instantly. And that inspires me a lot because it shows that like what I did, like paid off, and I was able to change someone's day. And I just love reading the comments and seeing what people have to say about it.
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. Ayushi asks, I don't know if I pronounced that right. I probably didn't, but how do you deal with the stress and pressure of keeping up with everyone's expectations? That's a very deep question right there. I mean, I think at the end of the day, you just have to remember that, we're so lucky to be in this situation and where we are and where I am. And I'm lucky to have the opportunity to give back to so many people and give, and change so many people's, days, or, give content that inspires people. I mean, I always shoot for, to make content that will inspire someone. And because I know how big of an impact, the creators I look up to, I know how big of an impact it is to be inspired. I am inspired by some other creators, and it's such a big thing for me. So if I can do that to someone else, I mean, that's basically, my goal. And so I think dealing with stress and pressure is easy when I can, I kind of think about just, where I started and what my goal is, and not to focus on the small things, but look at the big picture and where I want to go, like, months and years down the line, instead of just like, one or two videos. Yeah,
I think the good definitely outweighs the bad when it comes to what we do. It's stressful at times, but it's totally worth it. I think.
Yeah. I think like with a lot of stress comes like a lot of reward. Mm-hmm. And the more stressed you are in the video, in the moment it might feel like horrible, and you're like, oh, I wish I wasn't this stressed. But as soon as you're done and you post it and you see what you just created, this little like mini movie, you're like, wow, like that was worth it. I might have been stressed out of my mind, but look what I just did. And I'll be able to watch that in 20 years from now, like with my kids and whatnot, and it's worth it.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How crazy is your day-to-day schedule? This might be one of our last ones. We might have two more, but how crazy is your day-to-day schedule? Twins, you want to start off?
Well, I mean, we kind of have like a schedule. Well, it's kind of like up in the air, but we always try to take around like 2 days off. But on the days that we are like working, I would say we try to wake up at a certain time, shower, do like a quick workout, and then afterwards we kind of like have like a meeting with each other where we're kind of like, oh, what are we supposed to do today? And we kind of just like work towards that. And I would say it depends on the day, honestly, but I would say on a busy day, we are working pretty much like, we try to film a couple of Instagram videos, TikToks. Sometimes we'll take pictures if it's that day. And most importantly, when we're doing YouTube, we try to like dedicate like that whole day, at least for us, to for the YouTube video. And yeah, of course, we're taking like small breaks in between for like lunch, and every now and then we'll kind of take like a quick break, watch maybe like an episode of like our favorite show, or just like things like that. And yeah, pretty much that's what we do on days that we are like filming.
Yeah, I think every week kind of changes, and I think that's the good part, is that there really is no like set schedule, but I mean, we focus a lot on TikTok on Monday, all of us, and and then the rest of the week kind of is kind of a free for all, like everyone kind of just films their YouTube and stuff. So, and then we usually have like kind of like the weekends off, like definitely like Sunday and stuff. So, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I try to give myself the weekends off. Like that's my like strict, like I don't want to film anything on Saturday and Sunday, so I can be ready on Monday all the way through Friday to just give it my all. I think with the size group we have, we're bouncing around with like a lot of other people, and like say I might not be filming my own content every day, but I'll be in Lexi's video, I'll be in Pearson's video, I'll be in Brent's video. So it's not always like filming for yourself, and it's a lot of like helping out others, which is great to me, because I feel like when I'm with filming for someone else, like it's also it's work, but like I get to like just kind of listen to what they want to do and not like be like the guy controlling the whole thing, and that's a lot more stress when you're filming your own content.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, I agree. Cool. That's all the questions we have. Do you guys want to say anything else to kind of end it off?
We love you.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You guys watched this far. Sorry, we're kind of boring.
No.
Well, I mean, I would say this is like definitely nice to be able to, I know like we didn't get to like meet everyone like we did last year, but it was definitely nice to, still like answer a few people's questions, interact with them, I guess, in a way like this. But yeah, it's just, we're really like really appreciative to like everyone like watching and
yeah. And I think even like, I'm excited for next year to meet you guys, or maybe even later this year, because even like last year's VidCon was super cool. We got to meet a ton of you guys and kind of like take pictures and do stuff like that. So I'm bummed that we couldn't have done it this year, but I'm happy that we get to do this and kind of talk to you guys and kind of do like a little questionnaire type thing with everyone. And then, hopefully next year we'll have the whole group, together and kind of do that. But obviously we had to kind of limit the people for this Zoom call. But yeah, that's basically it. Thank you guys so much for joining. We're going to have a little like end card here at the end. But thanks for joining, Lexi.
Yeah, it was fun to answer your guys' questions. I hope that you got your questions answered. And I hope you guys enjoyed.
Yep.
Thank you guys.
All right.
Thank you guys for joining.
All right, guys. We're going to leave now. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.
Bye.
See you later.